Coach Stein said when it's all said and done, Dante has a chance to be one of the best he's ever seen.
From the 26, handoff goes to Whittington, cuts it back, huge hole, down the sideline goes Whittington, finally pushed out of bounds into Bobcat territory.
How often is Will Stein willing to test that new secondary for Montana State?
Inside the red zone, Jaden Lamar is the setback. Lamar carries, bounces to the outside, to the corner, Lamar to the house. And for Jaden Lamar, coming around the corner, bouncing it to the outside. And the Ducks have a touchdown scoring drive, the opening series of the season.
In new personnels and formations, it's going to be fun to watch.
Might go 5 deep at running back, go to the outside, and a hit and a shed of Sadiq. Sadiq, touchdown! That's a big boy score for the Ducks. Took the Ducks till November to have a touchdown reception for their tight end. Jumbo package again. Give it to Davison, right side. Davison, touchdown, Oregon. The freshman from Modern Day picks up his first collegiate touchdown.
New look Oregon Ducks offense gonna look like. I'm sure Duck fans watching at home say this looks pretty good. Looks good to Jordan Davidson.
Going fast, Whittington in the backfield again. Whittington's got it, and he's in. Touchdown, Ducks. And then Noah Whittington with a touchdown finishes it off for the Oregon Ducks.
Look at Kenyon Sadiq here to the left.
Moore. Touchdown! It's Malik Benson. Bring a couple. Good call, Jake. Go across the middle. Catch made. Still on his feet. That's the running back. Now in the open field is Jay Harris. Inside the 15-yard line.
Route by the running back there. Dante hits him for a big explosive.
50 yards to Harris. Now Bryant survives the hit and scores. Gary Bryant finds the end zone.
How about Decorian Moore? Look at number 1, the freshman wide receiver with a key block to spring his buddy Gary Bryant in for the touchdown. I played in 2 night games on the road, whiteout, Penn State. Obviously, Penn State has national championship aspirations. That is going to be a fun game to watch.
Ball's up. Offside. Has his man touched. Nice play by Kyler Casper.
So it took a while, but they utilized the height and could have been a touchdown with a better throw.
Davison puts the head down, reaches forward. Touchdown, his second of the game. New quarterback, same result for the Ducks.
Well, I can see why Coach Stein is so excited about the young running back, Jordan Davis. I mean, these aren't just talented players. They love the game of football. There's a professionalism to their youth.
Hand off to the outside. That's Hill. Hill into the open field. 2 touchdowns in the game. Davison gets it. Davison over the top and in, his 3rd score.
But accelerating downhill and then jumping over the pile there. Clearly in for the score.
On being one of the great tight ends in the country. On the ground in a big opening. And it's Whittington, and he might take it to the house. Noah is gone. Touchdown, Oregon. $59 yards for the score.
Yeah, a little mix-up in that Cowboy defensive secondary. It goes unbalanced offense for Oregon. Here's kind of the mix-up right here. Watch him look around, not exactly sure where to fill on the play. Guesses the...
Dante Moore in the shotgun. Blitz coming. Oh, what a pickup block. And Moore going deep. Got a man on the run. Decorian Moore will take it. The freshman touchdown. Three plays, 2 touchdowns. That one 65 yards in the air.
Well, Jenny talked about what the teammates love about Noah Whittingham. This is another thing you love about a running back. Now, the guy who did the blocking last week was DeCorian Moore. Watch him on this one. Because he has time, you just have time to do the double move. Do a little shift. You know what? That could have been motion right there for DeCorian Moore. He went in motion and never came to a complete stop for 1 second on that play.
He'll get the call on the counter, and here he goes. Down the sideline. He might take it the distance. All the way down to the 23. Here's an end around. Sadiq got the block.
Jeez,
Easy walk-in touchdown, Dier Hill.
I know Hill's got the touchdown, but I'd rather watch Kenyon Sadiq on the play. Amazing.
But you can watch the touchdown run if you choose to. Here's the end around, and there goes Hill, untouched for the score.
That left side goes 320, 320, 330 for the center this time.
First down at the 42. Dante Moore, plenty of time, deep, got a man on the run, touchdown! Benson for the score.
My goodness, what a throw. Tight split to Malik Benson. But watch this. The track people here at Oregon will love the baton handoff on this one.
Oriel group for the Hall of Famer Dan Fouts, who played and starred here at Oregon. End around. DeCorian Moore. Look at the wheels. And did he get there? Touchdown.
And this guy's got elite speed. And he showed it. Unbalanced lineman. Watch him shift the ball. Awareness. Unbalanced lineman. Watch him shift the ball. Awareness to know that only the right hand could have got that ball.
First and goal at the 5. 16 seconds till halftime. They keep it on the ground. Pushing forward. Touchdown. Jaden Lamar.
Yeah, Dante only runs when he has to here. He wants to get through there.
Moore fires to the end zone. Wide open touchdown. Gary Bryant. Do have a flag down.
Traffic by crossing, and you just wait and pick out the one you think is clear. Brian McCoy grabs somebody coming across on the play, and that's what the call is against Oklahoma State.
Luke Moga back to controls at quarterback with Dante Moore's day done. Moga rolls and throws wide open. Jeremiah McClellan made a man miss a stiff arm, and he's got it all the way down to the 2-yard line. And Davison, the tail.
Yeah, they're big all over. They've got 7 offensive linemen in the game.
Second and goal at the 1. And an easy touchdown, Jordan Davison from a yard. 10 possessions, 8 touchdowns.
7 offensive linemen, a fullback, kind of like this is Oregon.
4 wideouts for Zane Flores, and they'll empty the backfield. And he threw it right to the Ducks. And it's going to be a touchdown for Jerry Mixon. A pick 6 for the linebacker, Jerry Mixon.
Well, what do you do if you've got nobody to cover? You just look at that quarterback's eyes.
Second down at 7. from the 28. Brock floors, and he did it again. Threw it away for another pick six. This one's Peyton Woodyard. Back-to-back interception returns for touchdowns.
Ashton Porter, number 29, put pressure on late.
Lamar, the single setback. They pitch it to him. Easy, breezy, lemon squeezy. Touchdown, Jaden Lamar. The misdirection fooled everybody in purple.
Northwestern gets caught in the man coverage, so you're going to get the motion from the Oregon tight end right here.
Moore fires, caught, touchdown, Kenyon Sadiq, 24 yards.
Tell you, this is just a great route. Watch, he's going to be working against the safety who drops down in man coverage. That's Robert Fitzgerald.
First and 10 at the 34 for Oregon. And here's Hill running down the sideline with a burst of speed. High stepping. Touchdown Ducks. 66 yards.
Have a monster year because of it.
Second down and 10 to the 32. Over the middle and intercepted. Jerry Mixon. Still on his feet. What a move. What a run. Jerry Mixon.
Great reaction and anticipation. Second straight week with a pick. What a return for Oregon.
First and goal. Touchdown Oregon. Jordan Davison.
Good push up front. Watch this offensive line right here. They're going to get themselves going, and then here's the true freshman back. They've got a couple of them. We just saw the big run earlier from Hill.
What that tells you is they're excellent on script, and that's credit to offensive coordinator Will Stein.
Back shoulder throw, more catch, more reaches. Touchdown, Oregon.
More to more, they want more. Tried this back shoulder last week against Northwestern and just fell short. This time Dante Moore comes down with it in fights and scratches.
And I'm so happy to see the consistency that he's coming with, because this isn't where he was during spring ball. So to see this, it's a beautiful thing for this team.
Moore end zone, Sadiq, touchdown Ducks. Talk about a beautiful pass. That was one right there.
Great scheme by Will Stein, just the whole drive. A beautiful drive. Start off just running the ball. Hey guys, calm down, let's settle in. And watch it, so there's play action right here. And Sadiq, it almost looks initially like he's coming out to block. But then he's got that speed, that freaky speed.
Moore back to pass. Moore with time now flushed out. He's going to run. He's got all day to run with Sadiq in front of him. Moore out of bounds inside Beaver territory at the 38-yard line, a pickup of 28. And he's got a tight end, Zach Grace, in front of him. Give it to Davison, touchdown. Finds the end zone yet again, his sixth.
You know, there's an art to scoring down inside the 5. It's a muddy picture.
Bryant, the motion man. 3rd and 7 for the Ducks. Pressure coming. Moore feels it. End zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Jeremiah McClellan finds the end zone for the first time.
And oftentimes behind.
Oregon now up to 225 rushing yards in the game. Moore to pass. Moore going deep. He's got Bryant. Gary Bryant, end zone. Touchdown Ducks.
See Dante right there at the top of his route. no doubt where he was.
10th play of the drive. Moore, quick, Hill, catch, Hill, blocking, Hill, touchdown! Oregon takes advantage and finally finds Pater at Beaver Stadium.
What a great job by Alex Harkey, number 71, the right tackle. Watch what he does. He's going to start by just swiping.
Davison, 6 foot, 236 in the backfield. 10th play of the drive. Davison, got it, and then some, touchdown!
Great call. Now look, this is the normal right tackle. They moved him over to here, so it's 3 offensive linemen here, a backup tight end, Tracy, who's going to get a block, and Davidson. They run outside. Penn State expecting inside run. They went out of gap.
Moore, shovel pass, and continuing in for the touchdown, Jamari Johnson. Heck of an effort from the tight end for the score.
Boy, this play almost was disaster because, first of all, Dante Moore. DeCorian Moore has been pretty quiet here in the second half.
He's got 7 catches, 89 yards on the day. Dennis Sutton, a free runner. Moore on the run, wide open. Gary Bryant, touchdown. One play is all they need to take the lead.
I mean, this is just Dante Moore not being fazed by the best.
Dante Moore backpedals, fires, got a man there, and it's got him. Malik Benson, touchdown. 44 yards on the score.
Really bothered the safety on this play, Amari Farrell. Watch him move inside and lose the slot receiver. Bang, he passed him, and Dante Moore does not miss a throw like that.
Mendoza throws off his back foot. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Ducks. And it's Brandon Finney, the freshman. Touchdown.
Coming right across the umpire right here, but the back foot throw, he did not get his butt into that throw, and it hung. And Finney, who avoided the umpire.
On third down, the pitch. And Whittington has room to run around the edge and more. Whittington gets a block. He's down the sideline. And Noah Whittington scores!
You got the big fellas up front leading the way. You want to see some good football? Watch the way the Ducks lead the back around the edge. Great block from Isaiah World, and a great job by Whittington here, tight roping down the sideline. You see the speed. I'll say he's healthy, guy. The Ducks loving it. They're up 7-3.
Your 1-for-1 predicting plays. Moore in rhythm. End zone. Sadiq. Did he get there? Yes. Touchdown. And a beauty. 30 yards.
They practiced this all week.
It's another trick. It's Bryant. Back to Dante Moore. To the end zone. Sadiq. He caught it again. Another spectacular catch.
You get a chance to catch your breath. Now they show you sideline to sideline action, but really it's a flea flicker that gets Sadiq wide open.
Thunder and lightning is what they call the 2 freshmen, Davison and Hill. Hill's lightning. Back to the air for Moore. Back to the end zone. And this time it's DeCorian Moore for the score.
Freshman phenom DeCorian Moore. Watch him right here. We told you he sells the corner route, puts his foot in the ground, and has Sanders.
The freshman from Duncanville, Texas, who has lived up to the billing. Now it's back to Whittington. Huge hole. Whittington's through it and gone.
This Duck offensive line is great. Watch the center reach this tilted nose. Poncho, this is not an easy job. That nose is staring down on you. Get some help from his left guard, Pregnon. And man, it must be nice to play running back for the Oregon Ducks.
Pressure picked up. Moore cuts it loose. And on the money to Jamari Johnson. Johnson down the sideline, a stiff arm, and finally gets tackled down inside the 20. Moore in the backfield. And Moore's looking that way, and that is a catch. Did he catch it? Did he hold on? He sure did. What a catch from the running back.
Noah Whittington's second touchdown today. He was all alone and still had to make a special play. Did he do it?
Let you guys know once I know more.
All right, Brooke, he was spectacular in that first half. Made 2 great catches. Here's a big run for Jordan Davison. Davison's into space. He's across midfield. Swipes a man away, fighting his way down inside the 25.
Who wouldn't love to play running back for the Ducks with the way the offensive line is blocked?
It's such a great history of it. Davison, big hole, cuts it into the end zone. It's another Oregon touchdown.
Well, this is how it all comes together. It's on the offensive line, the tight ends.
And Moore's going to take what the defense gives him, which is a ton. He's across midfield looking for blocks, and he finally slides down at the 30. Here's Hill. Big hole. Hill, nothing but taillights. Touchdown Ducks.
Well, these freshmen must be great friends, because take a look at the freshman.
Zach Grace has come in, the extra tight end. Davison, touchdown!
We haven't seen Tackett Curtis in the game much. He's in right here. He's the unblocked defender. He has to make this play. He can't make it, and it's a walk-in touchdown.
Extra tight end, quick pitch. And Whittington takes off. Big time. I'd say that's running the ball, and I'd say that's running fast. Wouldn't you? Brock Thomas to Davison. The stretch play, cuts it back. He is in there. Touchdown.
Tim and fans at home, let's just enjoy 2 pancakes by big number 71, Alex Harkey. Right, he gets outside, pancake number 1. That's breakfast. Right now, he's in front. Who's next? Give it to me now. Holman, you go down to a touchdown.
Davison dots it. Play fake. Wide open, and look who caught it. And it was almost dropped. And give me a little something afterwards, will you?
There could be a number change in the building.
Oh, yeah.
Big number.
Again, both tailbacks flanking Dante Moore. And Iowa can't contain down the sideline towards the end zone and in. De'Air Hill, touchdown, Oregon. And another big run, and Noah Whittington stiff-arming his way all the way down around the 40-yard line. And it's a keeper for Dante Moore. Big opening off the left side, and it's a foot race right now. He'll run out of bounds, but he's got the biggest play of the day for the Ducks. Ferguson Reynolds to hold, unless we have another timeout. From 39 yards for the win. Up and good. He got it. With 3 seconds left, it looks like Oregon is going to leave Iowa City with a huge victory.
A la Travis Hunter without all of the accolades.
2 tight ends again here. Dante Moore loads up. He's got a deep ball down the sideline for Benson, and he's got it. As he was last week against Iowa, that's Sadiq in motion. It's a handoff for Davison. Minnesota closes the door. Second effort, he's in. Touchdown, Oregon. We have a moment after this play. I want to ask you about that run in Iowa City, because I know you have something to say about it. It's another run. It's Davison in the clear. Touchdown. This run game is ruthless.
We talked about it. They're a big play waiting to happen. And Jordan Davison had his nose for the end zone.
He just got touched at the 8. It's 14-0. Look out. First down stands in to go for territory once again. Whittington straight ahead. Pinballing around, keeping his feet. Dragging tacklers for the first down and then some. Oh, Whittington got away! You can't cage him! Touchdown!
Oh my gosh. I just want you guys to watch this run in full speed. Noah Whittington down the middle. Boom, boom, boom. Getting through. He said, my son wants a touchdown. I'm getting a touchdown. Unbelievable run. He's got one-on-one with Maverick Baranowski.
Moore looking that direction. End zone. He's got it there. It's Sadiq. He's in this time.
How you operate the passing game, but the running game is equally as important.
Moore coming this way to the end zone. McClellan's got it. Touchdown. McClellan skidding out of bounds. Lassoed it for the touchdown.
He can shake it off here.
It's a first down run on the handoff. Jay Harris to the fringe for 6.
Noah Whittington comes in, back in at tailback on 2nd down and 6. They can get a first down at the 5. There's the toss to Whittington. Got an opening and got a touchdown. It's Jordan Davison, beg your pardon. 2 tight ends, a fullback, and a play fake, and Moore throws to the end zone. Kenyon City, touchdown, Oregon. He's got a crack at this one from the 16. Malik Benson across the 40, midfield. Benson, he might take it. He will. Malik Benson, touchdown, Ducks, flying high to the end zone. Bryce Betcher's in the backfield too, and he takes a direct snap. And on senior day, the linebacker for the touchdown for the Ducks. With 2:20 to go, 3rd quarter. Moore fires, and Kenyon Sadiq, touchdown. Noah Whittington, the tailback, gets the handle. Noah Whittington gets the touchdown. Ducks score again. 9 yards for Noah Whittington.
They must make him a passing team.
Going with some tempo on 3rd down and 7. Moore fires, sideline, got it.
Man.
What a throw. And it's Jeremiah McClellan, first down, Ducks. Noah Whittington, no, it's going to be Dante Moore. Touchdown, Oregon. So 2 runs on that series by number 5, and the second one goes for a touchdown.
Well, these readings act to free number 5 on this play.
Noah Whittington, the tailback, as Dante Moore drops in his own end zone and going deep, and he's got his man, and it's Jeremiah McClellan. Big play from deep in their own territory. 3rd down and 9. Moore fires down the seam, and it's caught on the run by Malik Benson, and Benson is going to score. Touchdown, Ducks. A 64-yard run and catch.
But it's not, and I think Dante Moore knew it was going to be the same look, and he went to the square in. Only 4 rushers, throws a perfect ball, and then that athlete, we saw it last week, can turn it up top speed fast.